The shooting rampage in Arizona this past weekend hit especially close to home for one of our local state representatives.
January 8th, the day the tragedy hit, was 18 years to the day when State Representative Jennifer Shilling's parents were murdered in another mass shooting. News 8's Kristen Alicerio joins us now to tell us why she's speaking out.
Mike and Lisa, often victims of crime deal with mixed emotions that are difficult to communicate. In addition to feeling helpless about what happened, they also feel hopeless that the legal system can bring justice. A local program aims to help victims feel as though they have a voice. And recently, that program is gaining public support from Representative Jennifer Shilling. On January 8, 1993, Representative Jennifer Shilling's parents were murdered at their family restaurant, along with 5 employees who worked there.
It's been 18 years, so it's, a long time, and my sisters and I have healed and come to kind of different places, I think.
Still, Shilling remembers what it's like to fall victim of crime, and a rush of emotions returned with the shootings in Tucson.
It had a strange familiarity to me about those survivors and the families of the victims, what they were going through as far as the notification, as far as just the grief, the disbelief, and then now having to go through the different services and saying goodbye to their loved ones.
A YWCA program aims to help victims going through such emotions.
What we try to do is ultimately bring the victim and offender together in a facilitated mediation when it's appropriate. Get questions answered, why did you do this to me, and things like that.
It's not just about punishment and being punitive, but we as victims sometimes need more than just that, and that's an important component, that people need to be held accountable for their actions.
Shilling knows that each year on January 8th, she'll again be reminded about how her parents were taken from her.
I obviously remember and pause and I think about it, and because it's now been solved and 2 people have been put away in prison, it's a little bit more peaceful for me.
And she hopes the awareness of programs like ones offered through the YWCA can bring another element of peace for other victims like herself. Now, it's important to note Representative Jennifer Shilling and her family didn't use the YWCA's mediation and restoration services, but Shilling says knowing firsthand what victims go through, she hopes more courts and probation offices can see it as an important step in the justice system.
Thanks, Kristen. Shilling will be sharing the story of her family's tragedy and the emotional road it forced her to travel at a fundraising event for the YWCA on February 3rd. The event raises awareness about the need for a program like this, as well as finances, so the YWCA services can continue.